Welcome back, CA Hoops fans. Bobby Broyles along with Kelly McCarthy for the women's edition of CA Hoops Weekly powered by Under Armour. The first league game is in the books, and you have to say the headliner coming out of this past Sunday was William & Mary knocking off the defending champs.
Not a bad way to start off the new year and conference play for the Tribe. They snapped a 10-game losing streak to the Dukes and did so by mounting a comeback late in the game to force OT and then score the first 7 points in the extra frame. William & Mary also forced JMU into 24 turnovers. There were some other solid wins, too. Hofstra topped Delaware to improve to 10-2 overall, and Towson had a nice comeback win at Northeastern. Elon and Drexel also picked up W's.
The conference season heats up this week, and let's stay with the Tribe here, Kelly, as they look to go 2-0 in conference play, but will have to go on the road to take on a Towson team, like you said, picked up a win this past Sunday. This game can be seen on Friday night at 7 on CA.TV.
This matchup is going to be about team efforts. Both of these teams have players that will shine individually, but they're most successful when it all comes together. The win at Northeastern has definitely given the Tigers a lot more confidence coming into this game. Their guard play has been strong all year, especially with the addition of transfer Raven Bankston, but against the Huskies, the forwards really stepped up. They'll need that again against the Tribe. The Tribe picked up the win over JMU because they had their zone working and were contesting shots. Rebounding was also key and has been a point of emphasis all year. William & Mary and Towson are about even in the rebounding categories, so it may come down to who gets the rebounds when they count down the stretch.
Also Friday night at the same time on CA.TV, another matchup between two teams that look to improve to 2-0 in league play when Elon welcomes Hofstra to Alumni Gym.
This is an early test for both teams. Last season, Hofstra and Elon split the regular season series with the road team winning each game. This year, they are 3-4 in the CA in team scoring, while Elon is one of the top shot-blocking teams and definitely has the size advantage over the Pride. A couple things need to happen for Elon if they want to come away with the win. They need to stay out of foul trouble and not have letdowns in their transition defense. Hofstra is a veteran team which will definitely take advantage of those mistakes. So let's talk about the Pride. At 10-2, they are off to their best start since the 2006-07 season. Why have they been so successful? They have a multitude of options at every position, and you can expect a different leading scorer or rebounder every night. Opponents have to prepare for everyone, not just one or two players. It's a tough matchup against the Pride. Quickly, we have to give some props to head coach Krista Kilburn-Staveski. She became Hofstra's career victories leader over the weekend. That's pretty sweet.
Then Sunday afternoon at 2 on CA.TV, William & Mary has another tough contest at home when it takes on perennial power Drexel.
That's right. The Dragons had a pretty tough non-conference schedule, so their 5-7 record is a little deceptive. But Drexel has been playing their best basketball over the last 3 games. They topped Quinnipiac, hung with Syracuse, and down CFC in their opener. A big part of that has been Rachel Pearson, our CA Player of the Week. She has the hot hand right now, scoring 50 points over the last 2 games, so it'll be fun to see what she does on Sunday. The biggest key to success will be how Drexel takes care of the ball. We all know that William & Mary is very strong defensively and can force you into mistakes, but the Dragons don't turn the ball over very often. They're in the top 10 nationally in fewest turnovers this year. It's going to be interesting to see how the Dragons respond to their pressure.
Now here's a look at the rest of this week's action around CA women's basketball.
Anything can happen. Everybody knows what's on the line.
It's a chance to go to the NCAA tournament.
You got everybody in the same venue fighting for one thing. Everyone's just gloves off and let's go.
The Madness of March is back at the Showplace Arena. The 2016 CAA Women's Basketball Tournament returns to Upper Marlboro, Maryland, March 9th through the 12th. 10 teams, each vying to cut down the nets on the way to the NCAA tournament. Experience the excitement. Visit CAAsports.com for tickets and championship information.
CASports.com, as always, has all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage.
You can also continue to follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CA Sports, and we're also on Twitter at CA Basketball, where you can interact with us by using our hashtag CA Hoops.
The CA.TV crew makes its on-campus debut this season, heading northwest to James Madison. Stay tuned to CASports.com and the official CA Sports blog, CA Overtime, for highlights and analysis, and tune in next week for our In Focus feature on the Dukes. I know you had a great time on the road last season, Kelly.
We had some great trips and met some great student athletes. Can't wait to do it again.
That's a wrap from the studio today. We will see you here next week for another edition of CA Hoops Weekly, powered by Under Armour. Enjoy the games.